Hey guys, it's Curtis here from Betway, and today I'm joined by Brollan to recap some of his clutches. How are we doing, mate?
All good.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah.
Lovely, lovely. So we're going to recap some of your clutches that you've had in your career. So this segment's more of a laid-back, sort of anecdotal, analytical segment. So feel free to go into as much detail as you possibly can. Yeah, should we jump straight into it?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember this round?
Didn't know. Maybe I do. It's one of the first games I think got to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it just was. I think it's just a nothing special. I think just a normal clutch. Bit 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you guys set up to target Vitality's B site?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think I'm gonna like. It was maybe like a plan that I'm gonna search A and maybe gonna get a kill and they maybe rotate and then we pop B, for example. And I mean, this is maybe like a mid-round call that we're going to B because it just was so random. Like we didn't even know where they were. So yeah, I mean, this was just a best plan of the scenario, I would say.
Yeah. So for the P250, do your teammates usually drop the P250 for you? Do you like it more than the USB?
Yeah, I mean, more than USB for sure. I mean, the P250 is kind of nice, like in pistol rounds, especially on T rounds.
Yeah, it gives you that advantage, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just really powerful in the pistol rounds, especially.
Yeah. Locked it down on B site. Perfect. Sick crossfire as well at the end there. Any final comments for that clip? I think it's more of a standard sort of pistol round, impressive.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not a special one. Like it's the first round of the Katowice, and it's just maybe some nerves in the body, but yeah, nothing special, I would say.
Yeah.
No.
Very nice clip though, regardless. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. So this is Antwerp Major 2022.
I remember this one.
Yeah.
The funny thing about this clutch is just we were so hyped in the team, like in that period, because this game people saw us in this major to actually flop, and it was just so. I mean, we were so happy after the game because it's just we were so pretty hyped to actually win the game because people thought that we, as I said, like maybe going to flop the major and. I mean, we knew that ourselves that we can easily win this game, and like 16-4 is just we dominated them basically, and so it was really nice to actually like close it out in this clutch, I believe.
Yeah, it's always nice when you get a clutch to finish off the game.
Yeah.
So let's have a look here.
It was just a nice feeling. I remember it was. Yeah, it's me and Frederick, I believe.
Yeah, it's always you and Rez at the end of both of the first two clutches. This has been the occasion. Do you think he's like, when you're in a clutch situation with Rez, do you think it's like the comms are like clearer and you can sort of just like work well off each other?
Yeah, I mean at the moment for sure, but in this clip maybe not because it's just we all Swedish. But nowadays it's really easy to talk with him in clutches because like we can just. I mean, it's just we're both Swedes, and it feels like we are like thinking in the same way, kinda. And yeah, it was just our first game of the major one.
Yeah, I mean, you absolutely just destroyed them at the end there. That was very, very impressive. You guys had a good start for the Antwerp Major last year. What was the team atmosphere like when you took down Vitality? When you finished that round, what was it like?
No, I remember that. I mean, as I said before, like people I thought we were gonna flop, and I believe Easy got a really good game, and he was always like trying to improve himself, but he got much hate back in the days, and especially before this major because it's like, I mean, he was struggling a little bit, but it's just was a new role for him, and he played a really good game, so it was just a nice feeling for him especially, but also for the team that we actually like. Had a really good start in the major, and we know that we were really good, but people didn't see that we were capable of, and it was just nice feeling to like dominate with titles like in 16-4. It's just nice scoreline.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Very, very impressive. Very, very impressive. Let's jump into the next one.
I mean, this was just a flop, like a pretty poor start for us. This is the third map, and this is just an ancient Seek. The side back in the days was really city heavy, and yeah, I mean, we were struggling pretty much in this match versus Navi, and I mean, it was just this clutch is just try to not go 16-0 if I say so.
Yeah.
But it's just
Yeah.
no. But I remember I think it was one before that. I mean, I think it's just not a special thing, I would say, but just maybe pretty instant maybe in this scenario.
Yeah, and also, you know, you need a round like this to sort of bring spirits and morale
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
And,
yeah.
You know.
That for sure. I mean, that's just a momentum breaker in some way maybe.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Oh, that was just ridiculously crisp. That shot there. And that one.
Yeah. It's a nice clip on.
Yeah. Who's the last player here that you're against?
Electronic maybe?
Is it Electronic?
Yeah.
Oh man. That is awesome.
Yeah,
That is the definition of like some crispy Brollan aim. So here we go, clip 4. Overpass.
This is a bad one.
Round 15. You remember this already from the... Yeah, okay.
It's 14-0 here, I think, yeah.
Yeah, here we go, yeah, I remember.
I mean, this was just...
I mean, this is even a bigger domination than before.
Yes, it was just
you know.
a really bad game from us.
Yeah, so how was your thoughts right now? Because you must have been, you know...
I mean,
feeling some
it's my
pressure.
old team, and like the first time I played my old team, and it was so much nerves, I would say, in my body, like in my brain, and I mean, 14-0 on the second map. Like we got dominated in the first map, and then our pick against them, like we came from Blast, I believe, and like this tournament we were so, like we played so bad CS, and I mean it was just so sloppy from us in every single way. Yeah, I mean, it was just. This was just try to like dodge the bullet being 16-0, you know?
Yeah,
and,
exactly. Yeah, because you never like that's what you really actually want to avoid
Yeah.
at this point in the game.
Yeah, I mean for sure, like 14-0, like 14-0. I believe people maybe saying you can do the comeback and stuff, but it's just kind of impossible. So just getting one round is just it's really nice to
Yeah,
to have.
it's something
Yeah.
at least. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So here it is, just you 1v2.
Yeah, I mean.
Very nice shot onto Mezzi there, and that you've dropped bomb as well. So,
Yeah.
well, I mean that's right before half time, isn't it? As well. So it's like final round of the first half, we got one round.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must have been quite difficult. So this is NRP versus Mouse.
Yeah, I remember this one.
Oh, so this is final round as well.
Yeah, I remember. Like we had, I think we were kind of choking for a bit. Like we were up 15-4, I think. But we showed some rounds, and we just had a half by that we're gonna execute per se. And I mean, I believe this was just a kind of a small tournament, and it was so much chaos. With Hampus was not there, and CTR was standing. So it was just not like it was not the top turn. Like this was the final run. Like this was the final, and like the top. Like the last round, and I did a sick clutch.
Oh, that was that happened so quickly.
Yeah, I mean it was just I mean the feelings in my body. Like I was not that hyped, if I say so, because it was. I mean it was just a smaller tournament, and it's just. I mean it's not just a small tournament, but it was not a big one.
Exactly.
And,
it was less pressure.
And exactly, I mean, less pressure and I mean, coming with a standing as well is just making less pressure, and it's just the hype is not maybe there because you're playing like with a standing, and I mean, it's maybe wrong sometimes, like in some way that I'm not hype, but this was just the feeling I had there, I remember.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very flashy way to entry with the Tech 9 and then just yoink the AK back and then just go on an absolute tear. I mean, it was really lovely clip to see. So yeah, there we are. There's some of your clutches. I mean, we have some good moments in there. We have some disappointing moments.
Yeah.
You know, more disappointing moments in there. But I think it's important to have it all and know where you've played really well. So yeah, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for watching at home. Make sure you subscribe to Betway and like the video. And I'll catch you next time.